be doing that. What that is? Man, it sound like we got goddamn little.
What's good, man? How y'all doing, man? It's your boy Dude Dynamic. I'm here with my homie.
Perfect timing.
Yes, sir. Always on time, man. And this is Time to Get Heard. Season 2, episode 2, man. How you doing today, Perf?
Doing great, man. Doing great. You know, I thought about eating my meal, but I'm gonna just wait till after.
What you say earlier today? What you say earlier today? People need to get to know a little bit more about you, man. What better way to give more of your personality than through eating?
And I'm gonna wait to eat because that's my personality. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Oh,
How you doing today,
oh
bro?
man.
Like you eating
Oh
good, ain't
God.
you?
That was a good one. That was a good one, man. That was a good one, bro.
Alright.
He's always been a funny guy, man. He's always been a funny guy.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, bro. I was thinking today we start off talking a little bit about it's kind of entertainment wise, but Gunna.
Wait a minute.
I don't know if you heard anything about Gunna.
Is that bacon, nigga? Is that you eating bacon? That better be some
Yeah.
turkey bacon, nigga.
Nah, this is good swine. I know it's a whole bunch of health buffs out there, health nuts. Shit don't get no better than that swine bacon, man.
Right. I agree with you there, brother. Now you were saying Gunner, right? Yeah.
Yeah, man, we're gonna start with Gunna, bro. He had the 5K. He had the 5K today
Okay.
in Atlanta. So he got to deal with Under Armour going crazy, and I kind of wanted to just highlight that as like as we get closer to closing out the year, bro he's had a hell of a year, man. He had a hell of a year, and I want to give that man his flowers, bro. I really do. I won't necessarily give him underdog of the day. We already done gave him underdog of the day before. Just wanted to give him his flowers and kind of open up and just open up the show with that and get your thoughts on him and how he's really, diving into like this different side of him when it comes to health. Speaking of, health, it's a good segue, right? Guys really, really all in when it comes to being in shape now.
Yeah, I've never heard of a artist doing a 5K run or doing anything really related to health. When you think about it, a lot of these rappers they're not taking that avenue when it comes to health. You know, a lot of these rappers, they music revolve around unhealthy things like drugs and things like that. So to have somebody that really is consistent and standing on business when it comes to health and been standing on business for a minute. I mean, we seen him come out of jail. That boy was ripped up, and he ain't let up. You know what I'm saying? And that plays a big factor as to why he's getting a lot of the opportunities he getting. I definitely don't think Under Armour would give an opportunity to somebody that's fat, that's looking a little on the heavy side. So yeah, shout out to him for doing that, man. I know that's big for the city. That's something different. I really ain't never heard of that from no artist doing that like that. That's a great way to bring the city out, bring all ages of people out, kids, adults, black, white, whatever your color is, and doing things for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that wasn't something that took a lot of money either. You know what I'm saying? To do a run. So yeah, shout out to him, man, for doing the little things that really are big things when it comes to health. Health is big, and I definitely feel like it's something that's overlooked,
Yep.
especially in music. So that's a great bridge that he's connecting music to health, and yeah, it's dope. Definitely dope. And like you say, he's had a great year musically, with opportunities. A lot of the sponsorships he's getting. The biggest one, like you say, Under Armour. I had a great year, man. Been the talk of a lot of blogs, and whether it's other people talking about him or people that like him, people that don't like him. So he done had a great year, bro. He been the topic. He been the topic since we started podcasting. It been Gunna. You know, shit, we've been talking about him all kind of ways. So yeah, bro. Shout out to Gunna, man. He had a great year, bro.
Yeah, I think to your point about just like really the endorsements, the business side of it all, man, it's huge, and it kind of goes back to how we start off a lot of our conversations on this podcast about like opening your mind up to different versions of being cool as a black person, specifically when it comes to rap. You ain't gotta be no somebody who just on drugs all the time and just fucked up out of their mind, and you know what I mean? Like, you limit yourself when it comes to opportunities like that. He didn't have opportunities like this before the Rico case. Nobody wouldn't. He ain't had no brand deals. Nobody was partnering with Gunna, and so having that time with himself behind the walls to reflect and say, all right, what am I really doing? What is my plan when I get out of here? As to before you go in, it's just hey, you just live it every day, like it ain't no tomorrow. More power to people that live like that. But it's also important that we as people understand how important it is to have somewhat of a plan. Because if you don't, you know, what is it? What's the phrase? It's like oh, the when you fail to plan, you are preparing to fail. So Gunna, when he was behind that wall, he got a plan, man. He put a plan together, and now it's all coming to fruition. He's changed his life completely. It's a 180 we've seen, man. Brother lost a shit ton of weight, and now he's partnering with one of the biggest sports brands out there in Under Armour, and now doing a 5K run. I think my homie Tosin, he's real big in the you know fitness, and they were out there on the belt line. I think I saw them. So man, it's so many different ways that you can go when you just want to be when you dare to be different. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, just wanted to start off the pod with that, man. Shout out to Gunna and the waves he's making. It's very inspirational, man. Somebody like myself, I'm working on a partnership with Puma, right? And so I want to start incorporating my weight loss journey into my some of my content, which I've already been doing, but like really having this as the forefront, that because these are things that companies look at. It ain't always just about what money you can make from, it's the image. How do you align with what they got going on? And when it comes to being black, bro, the sauce we have is unmatched. Nobody can't do stuff the way we do it. And if you notice with just like a bunch of these corporations, bro, it's always some type of black undertone, some type of urban undertone with the messages they're articulating. You see that more. And so like being a black man, who else can articulate that better than, somebody black? So it's like, yeah, man, it's a win-win, bro. When you choose yourself, Gunna chose himself when he was behind that wall, bro, and it's been all the way north since then.
Yeah, and I like the point you made about the cool aspect. I think it's a dope way to have somebody so big be on that health shit, because now the folks behind them finna be like, well, shit, damn, I ain't, like you say, I ain't gotta be all drugged up, and I ain't gotta be on every drug in the world, and I can actually care about my health, and that shit be cool now. So he's a great pillar for, like I said, that bridge in music and health. I really don't think I've seen anybody that's done that. I know Gucci came out of prison healthy, but I don't recall Gucci
Yeah.
having the opportunities.
You kind of seen it early on in 50 Cent's career. You know, when he got out, he was like real swole. He made the most of his time when he was
Yeah,
behind the wall, and then he did the deal with Vitamin Water.
yeah, true.
So but it's been a while since you've seen something like that,
A
though.
long
It's been a
time, and
while.
I don't think we've seen it on this magnitude. Somebody this big, like this dude is global. Not to say 50 on one global, but you know, music is a bigger
Hmm.
genre. Hip hop's a bigger genre now than it was back then. So it's bigger. It's
Thanks.
bigger. So yeah, shout out to Gunna, man. We've been saying it all year. Shout out to you, bro. Stay at it. I'm excited to see what's to come. You know what I'm saying when it comes to him musically. I know he, parting ways or have already parted ways. YSL. So I'm excited to see what music he gonna drop, man. I know you just dropped, but shit, hey, we in that microwave time, man. We trying to hear some more. You know what I'm saying? So ready to hear what he got, bro. But
For sure, man. You want to go? Do you have any other things you want to talk about entertainment wise? That was like my one for the day. I saw that and that kind of made me smile, man. It's like a black man, who changed his life around, and is putting out a different image for the youth, man. Because you know how impressionable the youth is, bro. Especially when it comes to people who like cool. Like Gunna is cool. He's cool to kid. You know what I'm saying? Like whether it be music, or drip, whatever. And now you actually doing that, and now they saying that. Now that's something else they gonna add to how they try to live their life because people they're already doing what you do anyway, just based off of the music you put out. So now you doing that, man, and now you get into different markets too. Like now white people looking at you. Oh shit, ain't no white people know you before now. Not for real. Come on, now. Not for real. And so hey man, you just broadening your horizons,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah. That shit hard, bro. Shit hard. Nah, I ain't really have no other topics of entertainment. I got something to discuss that's kind of off topic, but I'm gonna wait till the end for that. Um, really, bro, I just
Okay.
been making sure. I've been checking my goddamn technology to make sure them motherfuckers working right, cause I'm goddamn looking at the goddamn playoff bracket, and I see James Madison. Like, who the fuck are these guys? Like, James Madison. That. Let me refresh again.
What
I'm
you
looking
talking
at
about,
the
bro?
college football playoff bracket.
Yeah, you must be in FCS.
No, right. I need to make sure I'm looking at the right shit because I see James Madison at number 12 in the playoffs. Now I know. Let me make
Hold
sure this
on.
shit work.
Hold on, bro.
This shit can't be. Something wrong. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong shit. Is it 2025? I need to look at next year.
So I don't think has it been released like the bracket?
Yeah, it's
I, I
official.
don't I don't know, bro. I don't know,
One
bro. I
hour
don't know because
ago.
I'm
It
seeing one
was
with
announced
Tulane.
an hour ago.
I'm seeing one with
Yeah,
Tulane in it
Tulane
though.
is in
Hold
there
on, hold
too.
on.
They in there.
But Tulane is number 12 is what I'm seeing. You said James Madison
Tulane
was
is
number 12.
11. Hold
Hold on,
it.
hold it.
Don't let them steal me. You hear me? Yeah,
Hold on.
Tulane and James Madison. I'm checking every article that I can.
Wow, no, this is actual factuals. I'm looking at on the ESPN
Yeah,
app right now.
I'm making sure my shit ain't broke
Wow.
because no, this is interesting. Yeah,
My question is, how the fuck Bama sneak their way back still in now? He got 3 losses now. God damn now. God damn, you got 3 losses. Y'all couldn't put Texas in there? Damn. I thought Texas would have did it, man.
it's Bama, bro. Like,
So you got Indiana at number one, Ohio State number two, um, Georgia number three, Texas Tech at 4, Oregon at 5, Ole Miss at 6, Texas A&M at 7, Oklahoma 8, Alabama 9, Miami 10, Tulane 11, and then James Madison,
James
number 12.
Madison.
Bro, they came out of nowhere, didn't they? Was they even on the radar, bro?
Is that? I know who that is, but what are you doing here?
Yeah.
That's just like one of your little buddies that just pull up at the playground. Y'all talking amongst each other. Niggas just come up like, nigga, who is you? Like, never.
James
How many other
Madison.
teams they could have
You
put
know.
right there, bro? Texas, Notre Dame. I know you don't like Notre Dame, but
Nah,
I'm
that
just
was
saying,
good riddance.
like,
Good
bro,
riddance.
What are we? Hey man, shout out to James Madison though, man. You feel me? Hey,
Shout out to James Madison. Shout out to Tulane.
man. Goddamn Tulane.
Man, they were just like, man, fuck it, man, we're gonna shake this shit up, man. What the fuck they gonna do to us? Shit.
Tulane.
We
You
committed.
say Texas, they could have threw Texas in there, like. Oh, Georgia Tech in that bit,
Nah,
man.
for
Shit, hell.
Wow,
Yeah, that is definitely a shakeup right there. That's a shakeup, guys. Wow. Yeah, the college football.
playoffs are set to start next Friday. Next Friday the 19th. With Oklahoma versus Alabama. That should be a good one. We know Oklahoma beat them the last time they played this season. And then on Saturday the 20th, you got Miami versus Texas A&M, Tulane versus Ole Miss, and then James Madison versus Oregon.
Yeah, interesting. You know, here's a question I have: is Lane Kiffin gonna coach in that Ole Miss game?
I don't think so.
So
I
could
don't
he
think so.
have waited to take that job offer, or what happened to finishing what you started? Is it like where are we when it comes to that? Like, ain't that kind of snakish? You just hop out
That's a
middle of
good
the
question.
season. I mean, not even middle of the season, right before the playoffs, and go take a job, and you got another game to coach, games to coach, or is it just business? That's just business. That how business go.
You know, that's where my mind went initially, right? I mean, business is business, and they already done signed the contract and all that. So I mean, it's just like a job, bro, like a regular 9 to 5. You can give them 2 weeks, or like you said, on the last episode, shit. As soon as you quit, get out of there. Don't even give no 2 weeks. Just don't show up. Fuck it. Fuck y'all. And so I'm sure there's like some legal behind the scenes stuff that goes on to say like, all right, he can move on or he doesn't have to coach. Like I'm sure they talk through all that. But I do get the question though. It's like, dang, bro, like you don't want to just see if y'all go see how far y'all gonna go in the playoffs. Like you could have potentially won a national championship. You're playing for a national championship. So you're a one loss team, and it's like, bro, you didn't. Well, is it the fact that contractually speaking, you gotta go like LSU, like now you start effective immediately, or was it like you don't necessarily believe that you were gonna be, you're gonna win. So it's like, why even wait? Like, let me just go ahead and nip this shit in the bud and get out of here.
Yeah, if I was on that Ole Miss team, I would be playing with so much motherfucking fire under me just off of that. Like, damn, coach done left. Man, we done made it. Man, they go crazy. They go crazy, bro. But yeah,
Yep.
that's a very interesting situation. And it's crazy. Like, you left on an
I
11 and
mean,
1 record, bro.
yeah.
Where's the loyalty? But anyway, we've already discussed that. Just a question I had, but man, very interesting
Yeah.
playoff bracket. I wouldn't have guessed these teams, these two wild card teams, and I get it. I guess like you said, they had to shake it up a little bit. It can't just be all powerhouse schools, but yeah, it's very interesting to see. I didn't think Miami was gonna make it, bro. I didn't think, but there they are at number 10. That's gonna probably gonna be the biggest game out of the four for that weekend, in my opinion. Miami, Texas A&M. It's gonna be a good game.
Yep. Yeah, and to your point about spreading the love, there are what, 5 SEC teams out of 12. So I mean that's damn near half. So I mean that's probably why Texas ain't make it, right?
Yeah.
And you got to think about it also. Just going back to the business piece is like, all right, we gotta spread the love. We gotta get in as many markets as we can. We need this to be nationwide. It's a national championship. So, although it's most likely gonna go to somebody from the Southeastern Conference, or the odds are favored, and to the SEC, everybody still has a chance. You know, I don't see any outside of Oregon. Not really many West Coast teams. Oregon is like the furthest west. I mean, which is pretty far west, but then it cuts all the way back to Texas. You know,
Yeah, that's different.
you got Texas A&M, and then Tulane. Tulane is Louisiana.
Yeah, man, that's different. Normally, it's at least a couple West Coast teams. Your USC's, your Washingtons. They got in there a couple years back. So, yeah, man, it's interesting. And speaking of the bracket and the rankings, Indiana took care of business last night against Ohio State. We talked about it in the last episode, how this was the biggest game of the school's history, in my opinion.
Program history.
And they took care of
Program
business,
history.
man. What's your thoughts on that, bro? That was a big time win last night.
Man, I'm happy about it. I'll say that, and not necessarily like I was rooting for Indiana, but that it was two heavyweights that actually played like heavyweights. They played up to the level that we've seen them play the entire season. It was like, dang, like these folks. What was the score? 13-10? Like, I'm talking about real from a defensive perspective, real deal haymakers, like standing on business. There were times when there were turnovers, and they're like, I think Indiana had a turnover in their own territory, and so did Ohio State. But when too many points that came from that. Like those defenses were locked in, man, had their ears peeled back. Like, so I was happy to see that level of competition. And then also, just from like we knew, Ohio State being the defending champions, like, hey, we know what they're capable of. They have the best wide receiver in Jeremiah Smith in the nation. He's leading the FBS in touchdowns. I think he had like 26, got 26 over the last 2 years. So, like, we knew what they were capable of. But for Indiana to just out of nowhere, pretty much. I mean, they were good last year, but they wasn't on anybody's radar. For them to have come on the scene the way they did, and then win the freaking Big Ten championship, says a lot about the program and the way things have changed in terms of football and how how their future is about to look. Don't look now, but they about to be a football school. Indiana used to be a basketball school. Indiana is slowly but surely becoming a football school.
Yeah, I agree, man. It's very impressive that they held Ohio State to 10 points with all the firepower they got. That receiver, running back pretty good, Heisman contender at quarterback. And speaking of Heisman, I feel like bro might have locked in that Heisman.
That was the game last
He
night.
locked
That
it
was the
in,
game last
bro.
night. It was.
The quarterback from Indiana. So wouldn't be surprising if he go ahead and take that home. But yeah, I feel like that was impressive
Mendoza.
just to hold them to that many points when they've been putting up points on folks all year, going crazy, just looking like they just can't be stopped. So shout out to Indiana defense for holding Ohio State to 10 points. It was a big win. I agree. Indiana is known for basketball as a state in general, but now that's gonna change, or it has changed. And so we talked about it before, man. They done won their game. It's like y'all ain't even got to do nothing to play out for real. Like, not for real. Like, you don't won. You don't won against the number one team. Like, y'all got all the bragging rights, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
They are the number one team.
So now y'all finna get everybody best game, and yeah.
Yep.
Shout out to Indiana, man. God damn, it's a great year. Great year. Great way to cap it off. I read also, speaking of Indiana, we segue today, baby. Notre Dame, we just talked about how they got snubbed out of the playoff bracket.
I didn't say
In your
it.
opinion, you don't think so?
I don't believe they got snubbed.
To America, right? America's team, college team, they got snubbed by Miami because Notre Dame was ranked above Miami for most of the year, right? They were showing them love as America does to their teams. But there's also news that Notre Dame withdrew their name from any bowl selection this season. So not only did they get snubbed, but them folk like, man, hey, you know what? We don't even want to do no bowl game. Crazy.
Petty.
Nah, I
Dang.
wonder how the players feel about that. Because I'm sure that wasn't a player's call. I know for a fact it wasn't. Sad, man. Sad, bro. Like, y'all still could have got some hardware, bro. Even though you made the playoffs, I mean, go to a bowl game. You know how much of an experience a bowl game is? Like, that shit is an experience, bro. You got some guys on that team probably ain't never been to one. They were gonna be their first one. And now you don't rob them of it. Cause you being petty. Cause you mad about a playoff. Nigga, everybody ain't gonna make it, bro. You shouldn't have lost the games you lost. That's on y'all. Take care of business. Don't leave it in the hands of the committee. Keep it in your hands. You see what happened to goddamn Florida State a couple years ago? They didn't withdraw their name. Them motherfuckers went undefeated. Y'all want to withdraw your name, bro? That's some. Hey, I'm gonna be real. That's some whole shit. If you ask me, that's some lame ass shit, bro. If all the players out there who on that team, I feel y'all pain, bro. That shit lame, bro. Lame as hell, man. Yeah, man, take your losses, bro. Like, that part of, we got to teach these young men, bro, how to take losses, bro. And take adversity, because it ain't a loss. It's only a loss if you look at it that way with anything. But take adversity and learn how to come back from it. Y'all could have took that snub and went to the bowl game and went crazy. Put your goddamn foot on their neck, whoever y'all would have matched up with, but yeah, man, that's bad leadership. A poor example of how to deal with adversity and deal with things not going your way. Very poor example. And Yeah, man, that's terrible. Terrible for Notre Dame, man.
Yeah, no, I didn't realize that happened. It's very questionable from a leadership perspective. I think what I'm getting from this is it's like, all right, Notre Dame. I didn't believe in you anyway, but all right, maybe how you flip this is by stop pussyfooting around and being independent and join a fucking conference.
There you go.
Just join a conference already,
I
bro.
agree with that.
Nah, you wanna control shit to the max. Like your schedule got to be who you want to play. And the two teams you lost to, they in the Super Bowl. They in the playoffs. What you look like being in the playoffs, and you lost to two teams in the playoffs. You ain't in no conference. Cause Bama lost to two teams. Well, I think Bama got three losses. But you know what? Bama's in the freaking SEC. So you can always make a case for them. Because they're in the hardest conference in the nation. And where are y'all, Notre Dame? What? Oh, that's right. Oh. Y'all ain't in no conference, but y'all want people to respect y'all like y'all in a conference. Okay. That's why James Madison got in, because James Madison, they in the
They
conference.
got to show them love, show a different conference love. You would have easily been.
Come on, man. Y'all out here can't even commit. Y'all don't won't even commit to the damn the college football as a whole, and then want somebody to show you love. Man, you can't have your cake and eat it too, man.
I like that word, commit.
So that's my thing.
Obviously, you see why
Mm-hmm.
y'all don't commit. Because you just got damn reneged out of the bowl selection. So fuck it.
And that don't make you look no better. You just reassured the committee that they did the right thing.
Hello. Thank you. Crazy man. Yeah.
Man, jokes on you, Notre Dame.
Yeah, so James Madison and Tulane for getting in there, man. Hey, they obviously earned it if they in there. So yeah, and them schools,
Yep.
man, that's gonna be big for them. That's gonna be big.
It is too, man. It is. It is. Where's James Madison?
East Coast somewhere.
Is that like? Yeah, I know it is. Is that like Jersey?
James Madison.
It's Virginia. Virginia. Okay. Harrisonburg, Virginia. Yep.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up, man. DMV, baby.
So other
DMV.
notable wins
Yeah,
yesterday.
man.
Georgia beat Bama, as we discussed. I watched that game. Yeah, crazy that Bama's still in there. I mean, again, like you mentioned, they're part of the SEC. So even though they pissed away that game, they still in there. So shout out to them, and shout out to Georgia, man. Georgia, we talked a lot about Georgia all year, but after seeing that game last night, it looked like they really got all the pieces of the puzzle together. They have really committed to the style of play that we questioned earlier on, and they beat folks, bro. They whooping ass, man. And they doing it. They not playing to different levels of competition. They've been keeping it steady. Yeah, man, they gonna be somebody to really look out for in these playoffs, bro. They're a real problem. They're a real problem. I wouldn't be surprised if they make it all the way. I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be
Yep.
surprised.
Yeah, well, they got to buy, so the top four teams got to get a buy, and so they won't play until New Year's Eve, and well, Georgia plays New Year's, but the games start on New Year's Eve. So I mean, I can see him in the national championship. I can see him. I can see him. I don't know if anybody. I don't know if anybody's beating Indiana though, man. After what I saw yesterday, I think I'm gonna choose here. I'm choosing Indiana to win it all, bro. Yep,
Mm, that's
choosing Indiana to win it
a
all.
pick right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I think they could do it.
Okay. I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna go Georgia. I'm gonna go Georgia, bro. I'm gonna go Georgia. I
Okay.
think, and I'm basing this just off of coaching. I feel like coaching wise, yeah,
Experience, all that. Yep.
preparation that they're gonna have, considering the fact that they've been here multiple times and won it multiple times in recent years. That's an edge.
Mhm.
Indiana ain't been here before. Well, they have, but they got pressure on them now. Y'all number one. Y'all finna get everybody this game.
They're, they they've gone from
The
being the
hunted.
hunter to
And
being
that's
the
scary. That's a
hunted.
scary position to be in. You know, Georgia's still the
Yeah.
hunters, so they good. Ohio
Yeah.
State, I don't know, man. I don't know. Y'all took that L. Y'all a little questionable for me right now. I don't know, because if you could take an L like
Hmm.
that,
Yeah.
you could take an L like that later on. So
Hmm. Be interesting. I mean, now there's film on how to stop them.
exactly.
There's film on how to stop them, and not just stop them,
Yeah.
but beat them. So, yeah, I like Indiana, man. I like Indiana. It's been a great year for the
Yeah.
state
Yes.
of Indiana the past couple of years. You had freaking you got Indiana fever. When that them drafting
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark. You got Colts having a crazy year this year, record wise in the NFL. The Pacers just were in the NBA Finals this past season, and now college football has entered the chat, and they figuring it out up there where you live, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. They definitely a great year for Indiana as a whole. Didn't Purdue make it far in the March Madness this past year too? Purdue. Maybe.
Well, Purdue's top five in NCAA
So
basketball.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a great year for sure. Been a great year for sure. So yeah, man, great setup. I like the setup for the playoffs. It's pretty dope. I'm excited for this weekend coming up, or whenever that is, next weekend, whenever that is, 2 weekends from now.
Yep.
Excited to see how those games play out and see if our picks will fall through. So yeah, man. Speaking of basketball, we're gonna segue again over to the NBA, and let's talk about James Harden. James Harden has now
Okay.
become number 10 on the all-time scoring list, passing Melo, one of my favorite players growing up. Shout out to James Harden, man. That's a great accomplishment. Somebody who revolutionized basketball greatly.
Sure.
I mean, dude has really changed the game in a major way. Really surprised me, bro. I didn't think he was that high on the list. I know he's a great scorer, but to pass up Melo on that list, who I felt like he really solidified his spot top 10. I was like, damn, Melo 10, he good. Shit. Big Jane done passed his ass, so that's a big accomplishment, bro. And Jane still got shoot. Jane could play another 7 years, 8 years if he wanted to for real.
E- Easily.
So
Easily.
expect him to keep on climbing that ladder on that list. He could easily get top 5, bro. Really, if we keep on staying at it. I mean, top 7, 5, something like that. I mean, he's a scorer, bro. Bona fide scorer. And with the team on,
Five
with the
bucket.
Clippers, he gonna keep scoring. that ain't gonna stop. But yeah, shout out to James, man. What's your thoughts on that, man? That's pretty big.
Yeah, no, definitely want to give James a round of applause.
Shout out to James.
Yeah, for being, someone of great scoring prowess and cracking the top 10. That's a crazy feat to have on your list of accolades. Um, yeah, I wasn't aware of how close he was either, but I mean, it makes sense though. I think James owes a lot of thanks to like his younger self when he was just putting up points every night. I think James averaged 35 one year, 35, 36 in a season. So, it's not that far fetched when you think about his scoring prowess um and just how he's able to like you said, change the game in a way to where he doesn't he doesn't play how he played when he first entered the league. He was like showed off a lot more of his athleticism. The skill was still there, still evident, um, but he now is just like when it comes to skill, bro, bar none. And I think he was somebody who kind of paved the way when it came to that. Just like can shoot the ball at a high clip. He's gonna make his free throws and can get to the paint, but also facilitate as well. So like scoring at one point was like all he did, but he's transitioned to being that predominantly that predominant ball handler and getting other people involved too. So it's like yeah, the way he plays now is so much more like under the rim. I feel like you said, he could play another, I say
No,
decade.
I agree.
Shit. For real, like, like cause he's not exerting that much effort. It's like I'm just playing. It's like I'm playing hard, but I'm playing smart. I'm playing smart. So yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, man.
man. Shout
Shout out
out
to
to James,
James.
bro. And speaking of James, I think this is a good segue too to kind of piggyback off the conversation we were having last episode about CP3 and about what happened with him. I seen a clip where it was a practice that the Clippers were having, and Chris Paul was talking to James about some strategy about a play or whatever the case is. And James went to Ty Lue with it, telling him like, yo, that boy CP was like, man, hey, we might need to work it this way. And then Ty was like, nah, we're gonna do it this way, man. Fuck what CP said. We're gonna run it this way. So that really spoke volumes to the rumors that I was hearing about Ty Lue and Chris Paul's relationship. I mean, if you saying fuck what your vet's saying to you guys as a coach, that is pretty big and says a lot as to what happened with CP3. Now, here's the question I have here. Just kind of throwing it out there. Where do we rank Ty Lue as far as a coach? I mean,
Oh, oh, okay, yeah.
yeah, Ty, you've been on some great teams, but are you a great coach? And is it fuck CP3 or is it fuck you? Because what are you really doing? What have you really done? I mean, you coached the Cavs the year they won, but anybody can coach LeBron because he's the coach, technically. Uh, After that, I mean, you kind of use that to give yourself leverage to finagle your way through the league and stay in the league as a coach. But what are you really doing? I mean, Really, like, just
I from what I've heard, I saw that video as well. They were practicing, and I think Ty Lue had just shot the ball or whatever, and he was like, FCP. But I think there were also rumors about his relationship with Jeff Van Gundy as well. Also another coach on the coaching staff, and CP, him being who he is, a very very petty guy. There was a conversation that was had around again like adjustments he was suggesting in a game. CP made some suggestions to the team in reference to Kawhi Leonard guarding Klay Thompson, and one way or another, it got back to the coaching staff, and Jeff Van Gundy goes up to Chris Paul on the plane, calls a meeting with him, saying, "Hey, like, I know you may have had a certain level of leeway on other teams, but let's try to, keep it to where the coaches are making the calls and not you." CCP was like, "Well, I only suggested. I didn't like, make the call. I only suggested." But again, to him being petty, he then goes and posts the definition of leeway on his story. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that, bro. And then think these folk finna you already see, Tyrone Lue already said basically saying he don't like you. And then you go and do that, like, come on, man. If you was CP3 06, rookie of the year, you get away with that. Man, you are 20 years in, brother. And in your best years are way behind you. Way behind you. You ain't know you done as Aslam. And you ain't getting that red carpet that they gave him out there in Miami. Which was, it was crazy to me how great they treated him. But, given your history with your attitude, I think that played a major role into why things didn't work out in his favor. So I think it's a combination of both. It's like coaches being petty, CP3 being petty, and to the point where CP goes and posts on the story the definition of leeway, and then they take it one step further and say, "Get the fuck out of here. You want to be petty? You want to be petty? You really want to do that? And you just announced your retirement? You want to do that? You want to pull his? Fuck out of here." So he was playing with fire, man. He got burnt.
Well, speaking of burnt, I think the Clippers need to burn all the strategies that they're using and maybe take some goddamn suggestions that CP giving. Because obviously the shit y'all doing ain't working, nigga. So you want to say, oh, let's leave it to the coaches? Y'all suck. You need some new ideas. God damn. But hey, it's why you guys are the Clippers anyway. Laughing stock of the NBA.
Dang. What's their record?
Good, brother. Single digit to double digit. That's all I know. And in the eyes of goddamn rankings and stats.
Oh yeah, they're 6-18. Jesus Christ.
But that ain't new, right?
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, just wanted to throw that out there, man. Sound like CP played a role in punching his own ticket to get the fuck out of there. So yeah, like other players have said since this has happened, now it's time for you to raise up your young boy and just live off of his name now. Cause it's over for you, my boy.
Yeah, I can definitely see CP getting into coaching. I think we said that on a few episodes back. I think he'd be a great coach. Potentially, there's some potential there. So, see, I'm interested to see how that plays out if he decides to go in that direction. Um, definitely is somebody that thinks the game. So, definitely gonna have to fix that attitude though.
Yeah,
Trying to be a coach, you can't be petty. You gotta be professional at all
yeah,
times.
for sure.
We know Chris Paul. If you make him mad, he gonna let you know.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Other news also, uh, more on a lighter side. I seen D Wade got a podcast, which is pretty cool. It's cool to see all these guys with these podcasts. Getting a little oversaturated a little bit, if you ask me. But as a fan of basketball and football, it's cool to get the perspectives from these guys. Actually, hear them, you know, giving their perspective. For so long, we've only heard bits and pieces of their perspective through interviews and media. But it's dope to get their perspectives now on the podcast. But D Wade was talking about how that boy Jalen Suggs had twice now done a recreation of the alley oop pose to one of his teammates that D Wade is so well known for throwing the alley oop to Bron and doing the look away. And so I wanted to open the floor with this question right here, because that was a great duo, right? LeBron and D Wade. Who would you say is the best NBA duo of all time? And just to throw some names out there, you got.
Oh no 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 no
Go
no no
ahead, bro.
no
Go
no
ahead.
no no.
Shit. Goddamn.
Best NBA duo of
Yes,
all
sir.
time.
Yes, sir.
What's the criteria? How long did they have to play with each other?
At least 3 years.
There's at
At least
least
three
three.
years,
Okay.
bro. We ain't calling no duo if you were
Okay.
there 2 years, nigga. That ain't shit, nigga. 3 years.
Okay. Do they have? Do they have to have
I
championships
mean,
together?
that's part of your criteria. Why you chose that duo? That's part of why you chose. We're not gonna say you gotta have them, but hey, if they do,
Okay. Um. So there are a lot. There are a lot out there. So you got
yeah,
Kobe, Shaq. You got Scotty, Mike, One, D Wade. Shit.
damn,
Steph and
forgot about
Clay.
them, boy.
Shit. You got Steph and Clay, and you got Steph and KD. Shit, you got KD and Russ. Fuck. Best duo of all time. Shit, man. You got damn Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire. Um,
I
who
knew I was
else,
gonna name
man?
names, guys, but okay, let them.
Yeah, I'm processing this. You got Kyrie, LeBron. They got Kyrie, KD.
Is that LeBron name twice we heard? Oh my bad, sorry.
Um, damn. Best of all
Yeah,
time?
yeah.
So hard. That's so hard, man. That's
It's gonna
hard.
do it.
Who you got, man?
It's
Who
gonna
you
be
got?
that time to get heard, man. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Kobe Shaq. I'm gonna go with Kobe Shaq. And I know a
Why?
lot of people are gonna say, "Why?" Right? Like you just said. I feel like when I think of duo, I'm all about compliment, right? A duo has to complement each other. I feel like when you
Hmm.
look at Jordan Pippen, Jordan was too dominant in that duo. Okay, if you take you take Jordan away, we seen what Pippen did on his own. Really, not too much, right?
Well, shit, he took him to the conference finals the very next year. He won 50
Cool,
games. He did, he did the same as Mike.
cool.
And look at the 8 years. Like look at the 8 years before Pippen got there. However long it was before Pippen got there. What did Mike do?
Mike did a
Scored a lot of points. Oh, you're. I got you. I got you. I think we lost Perf again, man. We're gonna have to get Perf some new goddamn Wi-Fi, some shit. If I can have to charge his money, yeah. Boy, Perf got that $2 Wi-Fi, $5 Wi-Fi. That's best duo of all time. Oh man, God, man. I'ma probably say. I'ma probably say. I'ma probably say Kyrie LeBron. Simply because those motherfuckers were down 3-1 to the 73-9 Warriors and came back and won. Mind you, they had to beat the Warriors at home for game 7. Had to beat them mofos at home. So me, I'm taking I'm taking LeBron and Kyrie. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm taking, man.
Why are you taking them? Sorry, guys, for the technical difficulties. I have a nigga computer.
I'm taking. I'm taking. 1 second. I'm trying to see how we can get this other screen down. But
I
anyway,
got it now.
okay, cool. So me, I'm taking Bron and Kyrie simply because their chemistry was on another level to the point where they were down 3-1 to the 73-9 Warriors and came all the way back against the best team in NBA history, record wise, and had to beat them mother in at game 7 in Oracle Arena. So yeah, I'm going Kyrie LeBron, man. Best duo of all time.
Okay.
And I do believe they could have won at least one more chip had had Kyrie stayed.
Okay. I agree. I like that pick. Yeah.
But you were saying Shaq and Kobe
Yeah.
because
Yeah, I feel like hold on a second. Refresh it.
Sorry about that, y'all. I don't know what that boy Perf got going on, man. With the technical difficulties, we gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out. That's for damn sure. Sure. That's for damn sure. Sure. Y'all want to hear a joke? So, what do you call a deer with no eyes? I have no idea. Yeah, I'm funny.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I was doing a joke while you were away, man. I was trying to entertain
Bro,
the people while you were away, dog.
bro, you funny, bro.
Yeah,
So
man.
yeah, I chose Kobe Shaq. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but the quality of the video is not the best.
Yeah, this may be the last time, guys, we rock with the computer, guys. The motherfucking iPhone, man. You can't go wrong with the iPhone, huh? Shit. You hear me? Cause this shit tripping. Nah, it's just my cheap back. My cheap back. Fuck.
What brand you got, bro?
Fuck. Hey, don't worry
You
about
got
that.
one
So
of
Kobe and Shaq, right? Huh?
them. What
Huh?
what
This shit is
brand
garbage.
you got the Lenovo.
Let's
You
just
got the Lenovo motherfucker?
let's just cut this camera off. You can hear
Walmart.
me. That's all that matter.
Yeah.
Walmart. Nah. I got an HP, man.
HP. Gotcha. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out in the next one. But yeah, you were saying Shaq and Kobe. All right, now we done lost his vocals. Ah, damn. We might have to do episode 2 over.
You know, get this shit over with. This shit over.
Shite.
Can you hear me? Hello?
We got it
Hello?
still shot up there. Now
Hello?
we can't even hear him.
Hello? Shit. Hey,
Yo,
God damn it.
yo.
Yo, what's going on, brother? You alright there? This shit is, hey man. I need some help. 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 Please. Hey, brother. Yeah.
Shaq and Kobe.
Yeah, man. I like them guys, man. They won three. Could have had more. Whole lot of politics was surrounding them, boy, which is why they, had to break them up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they complemented each other with their style of play. You know, you got a guard center. I feel like they're the best guard center duo ever. I feel like all the other duos that we named are guard duos, right? You got Mike, Scotty, Clay, Steph. You got Bron D. Wade. Bro, why you look like that, bro? But yeah, I feel like them boy got the best duo as far as guard big man. You could throw Magic and Kareem in that conversation too, but just feel like when you look at both of them, take him away, right? Kobe won without Shaq, which he had a lot of determination to do, which obviously proved he was a great player, a great compliment to Shaq. Shaq was pretty good. He really couldn't win on his own, like just him, without having another great player. But I don't know. I just think that my biggest reason, I just feel like had they stayed together, they would have won. They could have won 6, like Magic or not Mike and Scotty. So I know you may not agree with that, but that's just what I think, bro. You know what I'm saying? Them boys were good, bro. You got a guard, Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Boy, he fine. That big Shaq is the most dominant player ever, and NBA unstoppable. Nobody had an answer for him. I mean, shit. What more do you want?
Well, they didn't like each other, so we know what actually liking your teammates does when you look at somebody like OKC. See, they haven't lost but one game. It's because they actually like each other. They have chemistry. Kobe hated Shaq. Shaq thought he was better than Kobe. So, yeah, I just don't know how that would have worked out. And also, Shaq didn't like to work out. So, there's that.
Hey, none of that mattered when they won. They was winning.
Yeah. They got 3. They did a 3-peat. It's crazy.
Come on, man. Ain't that the last 3-peat?
Last 3-peat. Yep.
So, obviously some shit was working, dog.
Obviously some shit wasn't because they parted ways.
Bro, what the fuck? These boys won 3 back-to-back, bro. Them niggas 5.
No, they are. What I'm saying is it got to a point where the winning it didn't mask the actual problems, Like the problems were bigger than winning.
I get you.
Yeah. But
I
like that pick though. I like that pick though.
Fuck all that. We don't give a damn if you like each other.
I like that pick, bro.
Did Kyrie and Bron like each other? No.
Yeah, I think Bron loved Kyrie. Kyrie didn't like being in somebody's shadow. Yeah. I don't think Bron didn't like Kyrie. I think Kyrie didn't like Bron.
I agree with that.
Or I wouldn't even say he didn't like Bron. I don't think he liked what came with playing with LeBron. That's my take. Nigga was 23 years old, man. He had got too big for his britches. Nigga hit the game winning shot in game 7. Like every time Bron had a 40 ball, he had a 40 ball. What you gonna tell them, man?
Damn.
So that's my take.
So,
What the hell do I know?
so.
What else we got out there, man?
NFL, man.
NFL.
National football.
NFL, man. That's tonight.
That's going on today. Right now. A lot of teams playing, brother.
So we talked about the Thursday night game and the Cowboys losing to the Lions. Who is out there? I know my Chargers have the Eagles today. Let's see.
Lost, bro.
No.
The Ravens supposed to win out, like you said. They supposed to win out so that they can make it. But they lost to the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers. Lamar had a pick. So what's the future of the Ravens looking like, man? Are they gonna make it? Is this the end of an era for Lamar and the Ravens? Or is this just a bad year? Did you spend all
Dang.
that money for nothing just to get Derrick Henry?
Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves.
All
Let's
right,
not get.
all right. I'm just saying, shit. I'm just saying.
I think Lamar Jackson is 100% worth the money he's getting paid. Um, I think a lot of what goes into winning seasons isn't just like personnel. Personnel is a big part of it, but I think you got to think chemistry, and then you also have to think timing. And so when you factor in timing with injuries, things are harder to predict. Lamar is older now. I don't think he's probably like 26, 27. Um, but started off the season pretty banged up. And so I think that's kind of what's playing into why they're not their best. Um, and it could also just be again timing. Like the AFC is completely different this year than it was compared to this year than it is compared to last year, right? Like the three heavyweights are not even really, heavyweights for real. They look regular. All of these teams look regular. Your Bills, your Chiefs, your Ravens, they all look regular. Um, and then you have the Broncos who look good. You have um, the Colts who look good. All coming out of the AFC. And so it's just, I don't know, man. I think we just got to see how things play out. But that's my take. I don't think it's like over yet. They could very well get a playoff. What do you call it? A wild card? The Ravens, because they are what second in the AFC North.
Yep.
Um, they're what only what? What's the record in the AFC? What's the record? What's the record? I'm not seeing their AFC record. But yeah, they're 6-7. The game today was for number one AFC North. Um, so they're not far behind. They're only one game behind. You know,
Yeah, that's true.
and then when you look at the Steelers got Dolphins coming up, Lions coming up, and they play them again. To close out the year. So we'll see how things shake up. I don't think it's over yet. Once it's over, I will declare it's over, but I don't think it's over yet. Definitely not the year I was anticipating. I was anticipating them, 10 to 13 wins. But that just hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and then like you say, when you look at the standings, East, North, South, West, each of those conferences or divisions, sorry, they already pretty much locked in with who they gonna be. You got the Patriots at the top of the East, Jaguars at the top of the South. Jaguars and Colts probably could battle that out, and then the Broncos in the West. It's a toss up right now with the Steelers and Ravens. Anybody can get that spot, and yeah, so you're right. It's not over. It's just like you say, not the season we expected. But as we know, when the playoffs start, man, anything can happen. So they just got to get in there. Just got to get in there so that they can make some noise. Uh, yeah, man. Other than that, really not too much notable games of today for real. The Colts took a loss against the Jazz. Colts been having a great year. They took an L. Um, the Browns beat the Titans today. That boy Shador had a game. That boy had a game, bro. 364. Went up against his uh what you
The
call
nigga
it?
that they picked before him. Let's
What you
call it
call
what it is. The nigga that they picked before
the
him.
nigga that they picked before him, Cam Ward, went up against him. And man, I'm sure he had a lot of chips on his shoulder when it came to this game here to prove that he was a better quarterback. And the numbers show 364 in the air, 3 tubs, 1 pick. That boy Cam had 117s, two tubs, but their run game did pretty well. Yeah, man. And Shador had a rushing touchdown on top of that. So, hell of a game from Shador, man.
They
I'm
lost
glad that
though.
huh?
They lost though.
Yeah, they did. They did lose.
Damn, I
Uh,
thought they won, man.
both of these teams are boo boo. So, it really don't matter who won. But, yeah, I mean, it's not surprising they lost. Like I say, the Titans had a great rushing game this game. Tony Pollard had 162 tubs. So, tough to beat a team when the running game going. But yeah, Shador had a great game, man. I'm glad that they have finally gave him the love he is deserving of. Bless you. So shout out to Shador. But aside from that, man, Broncos winning right now. The Bears are losing right now against the Packers, 11-21, third quarter, bottom of the third.
I think they're battling for number one too in the NFC North.
Yeah, the Bears. Yep, and the Packers. Bears are 9-3. Packers are 8-3. So definitely battling that out. Other notable games, man. You got later today. You got the Texans and Chiefs, and tomorrow Eagles Chargers. Like you mentioned, your Chargers play the Eagles. Who you got? Who you got for the Monday night game, man?
Well, I think that's easy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't go against my team. Shoot. But no, I ain't gonna be like that. I'm gonna say just based off of the morale um of the Eagles, um, and them just trying to right the ship, and the fact that my quarterback, Justin Herbert, uh, just underwent surgery on his left hand. I think I think the Eagles will pull this one out. We'll call it 28-21 Eagles.
Okay. That's a nice pick, man. I like that. Let the Eagles to win that one as well. Eagles need to take this dub anyway. They need to get back on top of the mountain with their record in their division. Yeah, man. NFL, we know what's going on. Kind of the end of the year. Teams just got to win. They got to solidify their place in their division. Moving into the end of the year. So, we'll see what happens. We'll see what shakes out. I got the Chiefs winning tonight against the Texans. I think the Chiefs need a win. They're really needing to win in order to secure their playoff hopes.
Sure.
So I like them to win tonight. Yeah, man. Covered a lot today. Wanted to end the night with this question right here. We are approaching holiday time. It's getting very close. I wanted to end the night on this right here. Wanted to give the people something to help them know us better. What would you say is your favorite holiday memory? Christmas holiday memory.
Favorite Christmas holiday memory. I think I think one of the more memorable, I won't say favorite. I don't think I have a favorite per se. But one of the more memorable Christmas holidays that I had goes back to when I was a kid, and I had just got an Xbox. And it was like the first rendition of the Xbox, so like the OG Xbox. And uh, what was so like special about that Christmas is like it rained every Christmas in Cordell. But what was so special about it? What I remember about it was, getting the new True Crimes. So the OG True Crimes was Streets of LA, but they came out with a new one that was Streets of New York. And so that was a very, very like just heartfelt time, being around family and, opening gifts and all that good stuff. It's always like, you know, a good time. But yeah, that's one of the more memorable ones. I had wanted that game so bad. I had wanted to get the Xbox, and so my grandma and them they put it on layaway for me, and they made it happen. And so uh, that was that was one of the more memorable Christmases for me.
Okay.
What about yourself, man?
Yeah, man, that's dope. I remember when the Xbox came out, and that was a big thing when that thing came out, man. That was dope. I had an Xbox myself, and I remember that True Crime game. That game was dope. I remember that.
Do you know what your Xbox is?
Word?
Yeah,
I don't know.
it ain't at your grandma's house.
I don't know. It might be. Might be somewhere in the store somewhere. Because I doubt that they got rid of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go my most memorable Christmas. I remember one year, the year that was it that year? I want to say it was the '06. It was '06. NBA Live '06 that came out, and we know who's on the cover of that.
Dwayne Wade.
Yes, and I remember me and my mom we put out some cookies for Santa Claus, and she was like, "Yeah, we gonna put some cookies out, and you know, make sure Santa eat these cookies, man. Want to make sure you get some cookies when he come through with the goddamn presents, man." So I'm like, "Cool, we baked the cookies, we did our thing." And so, Mama always say every Christmas, go to bed early. Santa put some peppermint in your eye. Black folk got these crazy, sayings that they say. So my mama would always say that. So I went to bed. So around this time, I was pretty sneaky, guys. Around this time, I was jumping into my sneaky era, I would say. And so I wanted to check to see what was going on in the middle of the night. Like, is this dude real? Is it all a facade? Because I kept hearing things and all of that. So I got up in the middle of the night to check what was going on. So I go in the living room and I seen it. I seen my mama eating the cookies. And I ain't say nothing. I ain't say a word. I went back to my room, got up the next morning. "Oh yeah, Christmas, woo! Here your presents. Look, Tay, look. Santa took a bite of the cookies." "No, you did. I seen you. I seen you. I caught you, man." Yeah, man, that hurt my heart right there, man. But it was really funny, because my mama was laughing like a motherfucker, but she was laughing. She couldn't even say nothing, man, because I seen her, man. So that was a very memorable Christmas. I always remember that Christmas. That was a great time with the family, and it was really the year that I knew that Santa was not real, bro.
Dang, that's when you lost your innocence.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but it was all fun while it lasted. And if I spoiled any Santa hopes for anybody out there,
I mean, that's 12 years you had to thinking Santa was real, though. 12, 13 years. You said sixth grade, right? Oh, six. That's sixth grade for us, so.
yeah. But even though I really didn't believe it, I still held on before that. But yeah, that really just solidified it. Yeah, man, that would have to be my most memorable one for sure. Great time. But yeah, man. Other than that, man, been a great episode. I gotta figure some stuff out with my computer because I had some technical difficulties on my side. Gotta work that out, man. But aside from that dynamic, anything else you got, man?
Nah, I just got back from Dallas yesterday. Doing a radio visit out there. Visited in that market. Shout out to Jewel Master J and 97.9 The Beat. They showed me some major love yesterday. As far as me stuff I got coming up, man, I got a Puma photo shoot coming up this month, end of this month, and just working to finish out the year on a strong note from the music perspective. That's pretty much it, though, man. Just pretty much it, dog.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yep.
That's what's up. Getting closer to the holiday time, Christmas specifically. So again, y'all be careful. Run your bag up while you can these past couple weeks. Get that OT in. Get some extra money on.
And hey, go change your car batteries too. I know your car. They struggling to crank up now. I know they is. I know the weather done changed. Y'all know how that shit go when the weather change. Your car start fucking up. It ain't your car. It ain't just cause your car old. Because you probably just need your new battery, man. It ain't fucked up. Just go change your battery. Thank me later.
That's a great point. And to that point, if you're up north where it snow, if you ain't changed your tires, go do that too. But we don't need you spinning off when the ice is on the road. So yeah, man. Everybody be safe. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that follow button, man. Check us out on all the platforms. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Time to get heard. Dynamic. Perfect timing. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all, man.